guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Monday morning and I'm on the Belt Parkway headed from Long Island, New York to the Jersey Shore. So I have my phone aiming out so that the camera will pick up on a little bit of the scenery, and you can see the high-rise buildings there. Those are apartments. This is Pennsylvania Avenue off of the Belt Parkway, and that is, I believe we're still in Queens. I don't think, yeah, Rockaway Parkway, that's Queens. We haven't crossed over into Brooklyn yet. But y'all, I am so tired. I made those, there were 4 short videos last night of when Jill and I went out to eat. So as you know, that Mexican restaurant was closed, which was a blessing because we went next door to the Jameson's Bar and Grill, and oh, it was awesome. I mean, we got excellent service. Our waitress there was excellent. The manager kept coming by and checking on us and everything to make sure we had everything that we needed. Even though the name was, is Irish, it just didn't even dawn on me until I got in there and was looking at the menu, and I realized it was all Irish food. I mean, they had mashed potatoes on every plate, and they did have shepherd's pie on the menu, which I almost ordered that, but I very seldom, very rare is it that I get to eat steak. I just can't afford it, especially filet mignon. But Jill was treating me for me being willing to drive up and babysit Saturday and Sunday so that she and Husani could both work and both make that good overtime pay. So it was well worth her paying my gas and toll and bridge tolls to drive the distance so that they can make a little extra money. She's getting ready to go on part-time at the hospital. I believe it starts in September, so her hours will be reduced substantially, and so will her income. She will be able to cut back on the number of days that Ife and Issa have to go to daycare, so that will help her financially too. But she's still going to be out a good bit of money every month as far as income. She financed the renovation on her kitchen through Home Depot, and it was a 2-year interest-free a finance special that they had going on, so that's almost paid for. She's working really, really hard to pay that debt off. And there's one other debt. I can't remember what it is. I know she has, I think she still owes about $6,000 on a school loan, which she's working feverishly part-time jobs with the drug infusion company. That's kind of difficult for her because those hours tend to be in the evening or early morning or weekends, and it's difficult for her to be able to accept those cases because of the children and not having a babysitter nearby. So there are a lot of those jobs that she has to decline, and they are very good paying jobs. She gets a certain amount of money to start the IV on the patient, and then she gets another set amount for however many hours she's with the patient, giving them the IV. So it is good pay, and so she does pick those up whenever she can, and then she will use that extra money to pay off debt. But I'm real proud of her. She is a very, very hard worker and very dedicated nurse. And she's an awesome mother. She's so sweet and loving, and she has more patience with her children than I did with mine, but I'm sure I would have had more patience if I had not been under so much stress of taking care of 3 children with a husband that was an alcoholic, that added stress on top of stress. Well, I did get a notification on my GPS that there is an accident here on the Belt Parkway. So I'm going to pause you, and I'll try to get back whenever this clears up. Okay, so I wanted to turn my camera back on because I wanted y'all to be able to see a little bit of we're coming into Brooklyn, New York. And I just passed the sign that said that Coney Island Avenue is up ahead. So I wish I had time to go there. Well, I have time to go there today. I would love to take you to Coney Island and let you see the amusement park there, but I'm just so tired, y'all. I don't know if I even finished telling you. My brain's not working too good right now. It's all I can do to concentrate on driving. But, excuse me. So I was trying to get the video uploaded. There were 4 separate little videos that I made going to the restaurant and inside the restaurant. So I got them all attached on my little editing app and went to upload it and realized that I had left one of the videos off. So I had to go back and edit that before I could upload it. I don't know what time I got to bed this morning, probably 1 or 2 o'clock. So I'm operating on just a few hours of sleep, and as soon as I get home, I'm going back to bed. And I usually do have to rest whenever I come back from babysitting. And that's my own fault because I'm too lazy to join a gym and exercise and keep my body in shape. And I know I need to make that a priority. And I said I was going to do that when I got over the trifecta, but now I'm so busy with my YouTube channel. I've just had to spend a lot of extra time working on it and using the computer at the library, and just a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that y'all have no idea. All the work that's involved in being a YouTube creator. I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I just wish I had known about it 10 years ago and started my channel back. I think about Phyllis Stokes. She truly is a YouTube pioneer. She started her website and her YouTube channel. I'm sure it's been at least 10 years, maybe longer. So I have a lot of respect for her dedication to the YouTube community. Coney Island is 1/2 of a mile. That's the one of the subways into New York. Y'all, every time Jill and I got on one of those subways, I was terrified that we were going to end up someplace, dark and dingy and frightening. It's so confusing, all the different subway stations and the numbers and the letters, and oh goodness. When she first moved, actually we were still sharing an apartment in New Jersey, and she signed up with this travel nursing company to do the traveling nursing. And so her first assignment was going to be in San Francisco. She had gotten her license to practice nursing in California, Texas, and New York, and then she already had the New Jersey license. She was young and enthusiastic and full of energy and wanted to travel and see the country. So she did all the applications and all the paperwork and got everything submitted for this job in San Francisco. And the day before she was supposed to leave, the company had gone over all of her paperwork again. And she had told them that she's allergic to this mask that they have to wear. I forget the name of it, but it's a very heavy mask, and I guess it has latex or something on it that her face just breaks out in these hives, and it will swell up to where she can't even open her eyes. So she got a call from that travel nursing company saying that we're going to have to cancel that job for her in San Francisco because one of the requirements is to wear one of those masks. So that fell through, but I was so glad because I did not want her flying out to California. So then she took a job in New York City. And this nursing company, they knew about her allergies to that particular mask, but there are other masks. I don't think that they are as protective against bodily fluids as the one that she's allergic to, but they, were willing to let her wear the mask that she's not allergic to. So her first assignment was in New York City, and I think it was with Cedars-Sinai. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. But y'all, they paid for their housing, and they got her a studio apartment in Trump Towers. Oh my goodness. That thing was so luxurious and nice. It was fully furnished. It had everything in it. All the utensils and all the appliances and everything that you need in the kitchen. And it had the garbage disposal. It's a little chute, in the hallway. There's one for recyclables and one for garbage. And you just throw your trash bag in there and it disappears. They even had a dry cleaners on the premises. It was very, very nice. So she worked at that job for about 2 years. What's good about the travel nursing, they pay very well, and they pay all of your expenses. Now, she didn't have gasoline expense because she did take either the bus to work or the subway. She just left her car parked in New Jersey at the apartment that she and I were sharing. So that job ended, and then she came back to New Jersey and got a job at one of the hospitals there in town, and worked there a couple of years. And then she met Husani on one of these party boat rides out of New York Harbor. Like on a Saturday night, they have them, and they're themed, like usually themed according to the type of Caribbean music. And this particular one was soca. That's the kind of music that she loves, and it's also the music of Trinidad. There's reggae and there's soca and there's all different types of music. So she had booked a ticket to go on this boat ride. And so she was on the boat, and that's when she met Husani, and it's been a lovely relationship for both of them. They're very happy, and I'm so happy for them. I was telling her last night how proud I am of her, of all the adversity and everything that she had to go through growing up, and how she was able to stay strong and focused, and she had goals, and she worked very hard every day to accomplish those goals, and now she's reaping the rewards, and I'm very, very proud.